Hey folks, welcome everyone. I'm Sagar Kumar Pandey, a person among you and same as you. How are you all? I hope everything is going smoothly and great. But I know these words pierce your heart, leaving you with a new pain. I know not everything is fine all the time, but those having happy or satisfactory days, I hope these days remain with you forever. I was pondering about the answers to this traditional question, that is, how are you? And this will be a two-way conversation between you and me. I know you all will not be able to reply or ask, but I guess I will be talking about what you feel and try to understand what you are going through. As I have spoken earlier, we are all one in our conscience. So we all have many things common in our lives. And actually, there are too many similarities. Most of us are living in a state where we want to speak a lot, express a lot, but we are tired of saying anything to someone. And it's also because we find everyone facing the same difficulties, the same adversities in their lives, and everyone wants to be heard. And it will be too rude to speak about our problems knowing that they need the same solution which we are seeking for. So questions like, how are you, feels just like a formality, which doesn't mean anything in our daily lives. Many of my audience are young people, I guess. Even if not, this thing must be relatable to all people listening to me. Many of us are confused. We don't actually know what we need. What are our expectations with this life? People like me don't know which path to walk on. We are really perplexed when thinking about our future. What we are gonna do to live, love, and enjoy the upcoming days. I heard if we explore many things in our young age, we'll get something which will spark in our minds and help us to find our passion. And if at least passion is discovered, we need to just move consistently to make a living from it. But this is not the case every time. It's not as easy as written or spoken somewhere. We get confused with our imaginary goals and real goals. We don't get how to come out of these things. And exploring many things makes us a jack of all trades, but not excellent in any of the trades. In my case, I started liking all the things explored. I have a passion for many things, and in between this, I need to earn a living for myself and my family. But I don't know what my one thing is, or do I really need only one thing? And because of all such things, we remain nothing. And then somebody is there to ask, how are you? Isn't it annoying? If the same happens with you, I would love to know what those things are and how you deal with them. Please write it for me. But friends, speaking to you gives me solutions to the generic queries of my life. And I guess it's because pretending as if someone is in front of me, listening to me, allows me to speak to myself. And this is the best thing you can also do. Speaking to yourself to get something out of you, which is full of wisdom and peace. So, having these perplexities of life, we feel annoyed being asked about our well being. But, friends, I can say that it helps. It helps when genuinely asked. It helps when someone cares about you. But I know you feel no one is genuinely worried about you. Every time there is someone who walks to you just for their own interests. But again, there's a catch. As you are not accustomed to asking yourself about your well being, the same thing asked by others makes you think for yourself at least for a second. You are pushed towards your consciousness and awareness. People act as a trigger to shake you for a while, which seems depressing for a second, but whenever at some point of time you are shaken deeply, you at least start giving yourself a conscious time. Good na? Adversities, dissatisfaction, and discontent are also the virtues provided by nature to us. They are not bad at all, at least not all the time. They are to support us and guide us to the real goals of our life without getting distracted with the fake and temporary goals. For example, I thought recently that each and every person has one of his hands which is much more efficient than the other hand. If a person is right handed, the right hand is the one which helps in most of the chores of daily life, and vice versa for the left handed person. But this doesn't mean that we don't need the other hand. There's no use of it. But the truth is, it's actually the main support of the efficient working hand. It helps with each and every chore of daily life. Sometimes even not helping, its presence is enough to give a hope of support to the working hand. It will stay beside, literally beside. Yeah, the same as our two eyes are to comprehend anything we see in depth. My instances may seem weird to you, but I noticed it recently and found it as a blessing to me. So, all I want to say is you and I may not be knowing what's going on with us, what's gonna happen next. Are we actually fine or not? But we are gonna make it if we learn to find fullness in our emptiness, peace in our voidness, just by not undervaluing whatever life is bombarding to us. All the stones and snows are paving a way to lead to other phases, other roads of life. We are dissatisfied, and feeling restless just because we are asking for the roadmaps of our whole life at once, which is actually not built yet. I and you are the ones who are meant to build it. We need to learn to be happy with the one single golden egg which is being offered at a time. Killing the goose laying golden eggs would not give us all the golden eggs at once. The story ends with a repentance, but hopefully, life is sweet in this context. It's not that unfair. We get a chance over and over to rebuild our lives and relive as if we are born again. So, I hope you people enjoyed exploring the question, how are you? Hopefully, with some answers and their essence. I pray to the forces of the universe to give a meaning to each and every question asked in all the seconds of each day to many people, leading to a beautiful answers of contentment. Remember, folks, we are one. Thank you for listening patiently till the end. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Sagar Kumar Pandey, signing off.